Hello, hello. I'm going live early today. It was supposed to be 6 o'clock, but some things came up and I need to take care of it. And, guess I said I was going to come up here every day at 6, but it's 5:30. I guess that's close enough. So, if you want to vibe with me, come vibe at Obsidian People. It's a vibe over here. And today we are going to be talking about diversity in the art sector. Let me turn my music down a little bit. Diversity in the art sector, only because black artists are not represented as much as other artists in the world. Our artistry is seen as not as valuable. So I'm going to talk about that today. And before I get into that, we're going to talk about this right here. I'm loving this. Like, this is so cool. It's Halloween. I love Halloween. So if you people are Halloween people, let me know in my comments, or, only thing I can say is with Halloween, I'm a horror girl. I love horror. I watch scary movies every day, just about every day, all day. And so the reason why I decided to is because talk about what I'm going to talk about is because I think it's important. First of all, it's important for people to know about the diversity in the art sector. And what is that? Oh, I'm dropping all kinds of stuff in here. Where was I? Okay, so diversity in the art sector. We're first going to talk about the statistics that shows about how many black artists that actually gets seen out in the world through the galleries all over the world. And the only reason why I know this kind of stuff is because, like I said, my daddy is a artist, and he's been an artist for over, I'm 40. Okay? So he's been doing this since a very long time, and he's been in the art community. And so I feel that I have space to talk about these items because not only have I gone through every step of the way with him and seeing from art installations to talking to other artists to being on panels with my father, the creative director of for my father's business, which is now intertwined with my business. I feel that it's important to know that the reason why I made Obsidian People was to give a place for artists and creators and people who are within the arts, whatever art that you seem doable for you. So this is what I got from ArtNet News. From 2020, it shows that only 2.4 of the black artists were seen in American museums. 2.4%. That's nothing. It's kind of crazy to see how small of a portion that our art is being seen in a lot of these museums. And I know there's galleries all around the world, but how many of those galleries actually uplift black art as much as possible? So it will be really nice to know if anyone knows of any artists or any galleries that deal with black artists and feature black artists. Not black artists only, but at least give the appreciation and put those artists and give them a platform to put their art on. In my research what I found is um, we're not valued for the things that we can do. That is what scares me. Um, our value for our art goes way back in prehistoric times, like when we were in Africa, when we were, scribing on the pyramids and everything else. So to see the fact that our art is still not seen as a thing or a place or a people is crazy to me. So I'm going to share why I even bring this up, because I think this is important. So, beginning of this week, I think in last week I told you guys that my dad had a really nice art showing at a gallery, and it was right before his surgery was scheduled. And we let them know that we would like it to happen early so that we could have a reception for him and get things together and get his family and friends and all the other people, get all the message out through Obsidian people. Days go by, nothing. Weeks go by, nothing. My husband emails and calls the lady, hey, are we going to do this? No answer. But we did get an answer eventually, 2 days before the installation is supposed to be taken off. No one even got a chance to see the art he has been working on for the last 3 years, 4 years. And the crazy thing is, my dad does not show his work that often anymore. He does it for strictly enjoyment and love and passion. And what really sparked that fire in me was like, seriously, this is what we're doing. Like, that this is something that he doesn't do often, and yet you downplay it like it's not a big thing for you, especially since he's so well known. I get an email because I'm subscribed to their emails, a reception for some other artists. Really? Not ours, but for theirs. Okay. This is what pushes me to do the work that I'm doing, is to give people a platform to put their work. It doesn't have to be all Black people. That's just the community that I've built. But it's not exclusively for Black people. I don't believe in just having exclusivity on everything. Especially when it comes to art, because art comes in so different forms. But I just want to put my main focus on Black art, because that's the reason why, we're undervalued. It's because we don't have a place to put it. Now, there are some Black galleries that I know of. And there's one in New York. Can't think of it. Hello. I can't think of the gallery right now. But it just opened maybe a year or two ago. And it's beautiful. Like the artwork that they have in there, and the setup, absolutely beautiful. And it's in New York, and I honestly can't wait to go. I'm hoping before the end of this year we can go and see that gallery, along with a few other galleries that are, on our list. But I want to bring diversity into that, into that. It's not just about one or the other. I just shine a light more on Black art because of the disparities. But I'm open to everyone's art because I love art in general. I just want to make sure that I have a space for what I believe is a very small space that can be much bigger. I feel that this impacts our 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 artists, our communities, by not having a place for our children to take their talents and focus their talents into that one sector. It's not all about drawing. It's not all about actual painting. There's more to art than just that. There's pottery. There's knitting. You can find that in what? Food. Food is art. I love food. I'm a little hefty, I love food. Food is good. But I honestly think that we do our communities a disservice when we don't focus on art. I believe art should be in everyone's community, and it should be not the only focus, but it gives children an outlet, and it gives children a way to push their talents into something that they may find useful as they get older. I mean, art can go into graphic designing. Art can go into web designing, coding, gaming. It's all part of art because someone has to sit down and draw the concepts for those things. So you have to continuously keep these narratives going, that art is it can lead up to an actual job and an actual thing if you put the work into it, if you put the focus into it, and you hone into your craft and make it better as you go along. I tell my children this all the time. If you like something, stick with it, get good with it, and you never know how far it will take you. I think our community really needs to focus on how we can build art so it's not so exclusive, and make it inclusive, bringing people together and teaching them. Just using Canva. It's an artistry to Canva. You may not actually physically draw a lot of these things, but it takes creativity. It takes brain power to do a lot of this stuff. And it's not an easy thing to do, especially if you're not really good with that kind of stuff. You have to have the forevision to understand, composition and coloring and what layering and all that different stuff. That is artistry. For me, I'm what you call a multi-potentialite. I'm good at a lot of different things. And with being a person who is good in a lot of different things, some people seem to think you can't focus, and some people can't focus, but it's almost like a will. Okay? I'm good at this. I'm good at this. I'm good at this. And as the wheels turn, it's like, okay, I want to learn more about this one. I already learned as much as I can on that. Oh, something new came out. I want to learn about that. Something new came out about this one. I want to learn. So I have a wheelhouse of things that I am really good at, and then I continuously learn on and move forward. Things to help me with my business, things to help with my creativity, things to help with Harper Assist, my VA services, all that stuff. All that stuff it took time. And I'm a quick learner, so if you got to be on it. Like, sometimes my brain moves faster than my mouth. So that's why I try my hardest to, get things moving. My closing thoughts on here is that I feel that we need to acknowledge Black art and move forward in our communities and try to build a good community. And I'm excited to build this community with you guys. I will be here every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. And I appreciate you guys stopping by and hanging out with me for a quick minute. Like, subscribe, hang out with me on TikTok or my YouTube channel. All my descriptions and stuff are in my profile. And I think next week is Halloween. So we're going to do a little fun with the Halloween and everything. So, all right, y'all. See you later.